Hey guys, what's going on? So it's Corey here with Crypt again. We're back with another video, just giving you a quick idea what hardware wallets are all about. One of these things here. I got the Ledger Nano S. There's also the Trezor and a couple others that are out there now. Those are the two most popular. I decided with this one because it was cheaper at the time that I got it. It actually just came not that long ago, just a few days ago. I've got it all set up there now. I figured there was no point in doing a setup video. There's some really in-depth setup videos that I followed to get this up. If you can't find them, hit me up down below and I'll link some of those in my description. But I just wanted to talk about really quickly what I really enjoy about this device here. You know, you got to spend a little bit of money. It's, you know, almost $100 Canadian. I think it was like 58 euros when I bought it. With shipping and everything, it costs close to 100 Canadian. The alternative to something like this to secure your crypto would be something like a paper wallet, where you print off your private key and you put that somewhere safe, you know, in a fireproof safe of some sort or something like that. But I wanted the convenience of this, being able to store multiple cryptos on one device. Now you can only store, I believe, up to 4 devices or 4 different cryptos on one, which is a bit of an inconvenience. But essentially, it works for me because I'm only storing my main big coins on here. I want to just touch on a couple things. I'll show you what comes in this box. Essentially, you open it up, you're gonna have your little, you know, your fancy little ledger all displayed nicely in here like that, like so. You're gonna take it out. In the bottom here, you're going to have some instructions, really straightforward. Essentially, you're just going to write down, you're going to set up your ledger, you're going to write down your 24-word phrase, put in your password, just follow the steps step by step. You'll download the apps off the Ledger Nano website, and essentially it's just going to set up a Ledger wallet, it's going to set you up with your Chrome extension that allows you to access like the GUI or the program that will allow you to play around with your currencies and see, you know, how much is in there and how much isn't. And what this allows you to do is essentially all it is it's a key. It's, you know, it's like your key to your house. How do you get into your house when your door's locked? You unlock your house and then you can get in. If you didn't have that key, you'd have to break in. You know, you'd have to break a window or something, and obviously that's not a good thing. With crypto, you use this as your key. This is your gateway to all your crypto. So if you were to try to log into your wallet through the GUI or through the Chrome application, it's going to ask you to plug this in. So if you don't have this, you can't see any of your crypto. You can't really do much with your crypto. What you can do is any crypto without this, you can still send crypto to your Ledger wallet. But to get anything off of your Ledger wallet, you will need this. You will need your key. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the things that I really like about this. Actually, I'll just talk about them really quickly, and then I'll do some B-roll or whatever. We'll show you the different settings or, you know, the different things that this thing allows you to do. But essentially, when you plug this in, you got your app open. It's going to ask you to punch in your PIN that you've already set up. So you're going to punch in a PIN. That's one feature that I really like about it, because essentially you have to use these 2 little buttons on the top here to punch in your PIN physically. So, you know, I think it's anywhere from 4 to 8 characters, I believe. Anyway, so you go through, you plug it in. That will add power to this. When it's not plugged in, you can't see anything on the LCD display. That's one thing I wanted to mention. When I first got this, I kind of thought it was a little flimsy and cheap. You know, like the plastic isn't, you know, super durable or anything. This metal is probably the main thing that's going to protect it from any, you know, getting knocked around or what have you. But essentially, this should be placed in a relatively protected place or on you, because this is where you know, this is your key to all your crypto. So, as I was saying, you know, when you first plug it in, it's going to ask you to log into your key here. So you'll have a password, a numerical password that you're going to enter in. So you're going to punch all that in. And then it'll essentially ask you which coin you'd like to select. So you're going to go through and pick the coin that you've set up on it. So you can select Bitcoin or whatever you're using. So if I selected Bitcoin and I had the Bitcoin Ledger wallet open, then it would allow me to access my Bitcoin wallet. And what's beautiful about that is I don't need this plugged in to actually send crypto to my wallet. So anytime I want to send money over, I don't need to, do anything. Or if somebody wants to send something to me, I don't need to physically plug this in, which is wonderful. But when I want to send anything, that's when this is going to come in handy. So when I go to send something, nothing can send out of my account without using this. I actually have to physically, it's going to come up, the transaction will come up on my ledger, physically show me on this little display here what the transaction is, the address it's going to, the fees, and whether or not I want it to accept it. So I'll push the X or the check mark, depending on, there's an X on this side, a check mark on the other side, so I can accept or decline the transaction. So essentially, if somebody doesn't have this, there's no way any crypto can come out of my account. At least it's very unlikely from what I can tell. So that's my main thing. This is how you're going to secure your crypto effectively and relatively easy without having to print things off and deal with securing it yourself on a encrypted drive of some sort. This is just a way simpler, to me anyway. I didn't want to make a mistake and accidentally encrypt a file and it get lost somewhere throughout transferring it and just dealing with those headaches. I didn't want to do that. Now I will do some of that in the future for other coins, but right now I just didn't want to deal with all that headache of potentially losing any of my crypto. So yeah, that's what I love about this thing, guys. It's not where your crypto is stored, it is your key to your crypto. So you need this to get on for sending crypto out and for essentially accessing your wallet so you can see what's on it. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to touch base. This is the way you're going to keep your crypto very safe, guys. You need to secure your crypto. I was trading crypto, I was mining crypto, I was doing a lot of things without proper security. I waited, in my opinion, a little too long to decide to pick this up. Luckily, I didn't have any crazy hacks that were wallet related, so I didn't lose all my funds through wallets. I did have a withdrawal scam that through Coinrium where I lost some funds there. But that's all, BitConnect, same sort of thing. If I had gone into BitConnect, it would have been the same deal. I would have lost my money there. So, there are places I've lost some finances, but it's not due to the security of my wallet. That being said, I suppose NiceHash was due to the security of their wallet, but I had no control over their NiceHash hack other than moving my funds off of the NiceHash wallet, which I didn't do because of the higher fees. So that's something else that I've noticed for myself, guys. I look at fees and that determines sometimes, should I send that, or not? And that's maybe not the best way to think about it, you spend $25 in Bitcoin fees to send a couple $100. Yeah, that's a huge percentage of your Bitcoin. If you're only sending, a couple, let's say $100 and you gotta spend 20, that's 20% of your crypto gone just to send it. But would you rather have 20% of your crypto gone or 100% of your crypto gone? Now, that's the way I think about it. Now, I don't use this for everyday transactions. I'm still going to use more hot wallets, either Exodus or Jax or what have you, to just kind of move smaller amounts around. But for any crypto that I'm holding for more than a short period of time, I want to have it on this ledger here. That being said, as just a quick update, guys, I also was going to do my refresh or my update on my CoinTracking for my 6-month test trade, or my 6-month test of buying and holding and seeing how it does after 6 months. It would seem, with the markets fluctuating the way they are, it would seem like I potentially got in at the wrong time. I can't show you what's going on because they're doing maintenance on their server or on their website for CoinTracking. But essentially yesterday when I checked it, we were down like $40 or 40 Canadian. I didn't check the Bitcoin value, but anyways, we had kind of fluctuated positive, 50-ish down to negative 50-ish, let's say. So not really moving anywhere there, not really much to update on that. But for those coins, because I am holding them for 6 months, and I don't want to store them on my ledger because I only have so many coins, essentially I'm storing the big three on this guy. I want to store Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Those are my big three. And then I'm hoping from my research and some of the live streams I've been seeing from Zencash, I would like to add them as my fourth because they are the coin that I'm mining the most right now. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. I hope you found this video a little bit useful, and subscribe down below if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff. And we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.